Yo, what's up people? How y'all to the channel? Welcome to the stream, if you like. So, about an hour ago, I was in a zombie YouTubers podcast. There was another zombie player in there. I'm not sure if it's got a channel or not, but yeah, it was a pretty good debate. We were talking Cold War, the things that sucked in Cold War. And I put in the chat, I hate how they put the 10-minute round cap on BO4 and then continued that into Cold War. I thought that kind of sucked, you know. Back in BO3 days, you could keep that last zombie for an hour if you wanted to while you run around doing steps. It wouldn't die off. And Cold War, after 10 minutes, they die, and that is it. And I thought that kind of sucked anyway. My comments out there for a bit, and maybe after a few minutes, one of the guys says, I'm trying to figure out what this guy's on about here with this 10-minute round cap thing. What's he talking about? What does he mean? So the guy hosting the podcast said the same. He says, look, I've been looking at it as well, trying to figure it out, you know, what it means, what he's on about. So I thought I'd best do a video just to explain it and show it. So here goes. So I've got a timer going. It's literally 2:30 AM UK time, and by 2:40 AM UK time, the round will just flip, and it'll be round 2. I'm going to skip the cutscene. I've done it on 9 because I've got the whole arena just to run around it. I literally have to play for 10 minutes. There'll be no editing. It'll be straightforward gameplay straight through. So let's see if I can.
Hello, anyone else? Or did you all just sober up way too fast, huh? Snap right back to the cave? Looks like it's all on me.
So we know on round 1 solo you get 6 zombies. So I'm going to let the 6 zombies spawn in, and I'm just going to keep them, and after 10 minutes they'll just die off and it'll be round 2. And that is what I mean by the 10-minute round cap. The rounds are capped at 10 minutes. Oh yeah. Don't normally get runners though on round 1, but okay, it's whatever. So I've literally just got to run around for 10 minutes. So it'll be like a 10-minute, maybe an 11-minute long video. But yeah, like I say, in Black Ops 3, you could keep that last zombie. You could even get him crawling. He's a bit weaker if he was crawling, but if you kept the last couple, they'd be walking. Last one on BO3 occasionally started running like a lunatic, but if you kept 2 in the early rounds, it wasn't a problem. And you could do all your Easter egg steps, as many as you could, without the worries. So let's pick Origins. Let's say Origins, yeah? If you were doing Origins solo, you got your shopping free, you managed to hit the gum again and get extra credits, all on round 1. You could kill every zombie and keep 1, and then you could run around, you could get all the robot feet done, you could do all the generators, you could even do the tank and get the electric parts, all on round 1 with 1 zombie, and you decided when that zombie died. It was your choice. Not the case with BO4. After exactly 10 minutes, they all die off. Don't matter how many you've got, whether there's 1, whether there's a whole bunch, it doesn't matter. After 10 minutes, they will just die and the round will automatically flip. Which begs the question, why did Treyarch include this into the game? Implement this into the game, should I say. And the only thing I can come up with is the elixirs. You know, maybe they didn't want people keeping a zombie for like half an hour and letting their elixirs all cool back down again, or charge up, whichever way you look at it. That's the only sort of logical explanation I can come up with. Apart from the other factors, maybe they're trying to force a player on, you know, keep pushing him on and on through the rounds while he does these threads. But it is a thing, and I'm going to prove it's a thing in this video. So if you're still watching and listening now, what you can really do is just forward the slide up to, I don't know, maybe 9 minutes, and then just watch them die off after 10 minutes. Just to spare you the agony of watching me run around for 10 whole minutes. So what we had at the minute, look, we've had 5 minutes already, so yeah, I've not shut up for 5 minutes. So, and the other thing, I was surprised at the two guys on the podcast, the zombie YouTubers, because I feel they should know this, really. I mean, back in the community days, I had my own community, ETZC, Exclusive Tryout Zombies community, and we were running people through the Blood of the Dead Easter egg on release, yeah, even with the blue screens, and we only had 150 health, and the dogs were hard as hell. I know the Tigers were as well, but we weren't playing Chaos, we were doing Easter at the time. We were hammering that Blood of the Dead. There were that many people wanted the Pertless and Prison calling card. You know, we'd have a chat group of 8 in game, another chat group of 8 in a queue waiting to join the game, and what we used to do, we'd have 2 guys training, so we'd get the bird steps done, and as soon as we had the prison open, we'd have a guy training in the cafeteria and another guy in the showers just running round and round with the zombies, and me and one other guy would get started because we knew we only had 10 minutes before the round flipped. So we'd get started on the steps, the seagull, and then the challenges. And the other good thing about it is, while them guys are training up them zombies in the cafeteria and the shower room, if you needed shield blasts, you could quickly nip and just suck your shield blasts off them as they trained them round, you know, to do the seagull or to do the murder zombie, you know, where you need shield blasts constantly. So that was another handy thing, but still, you only had 10 minutes to do as much as you could. So, and yeah, these guys didn't seem to know what I was talking about, so I kind of made it my business to know all the mechanics and everything with zombies. I've played since World at War, from the very start. I didn't play any other games, just Black Ops Zombies, whether it was Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, and Cold War. I have not got Vanguard. That put one of my friends in rehab. I'm not getting Vanguard. When it's free, I'll get it, but first time I've never had a Treyarch Zombies release on release is Vanguard. Every other one I've been there right on the point, even queuing at the store at midnight and picking up BO2 at midnight. I was that guy. So I'm just trying to fill time just for this 10 minutes. As you can see, I've not even shot a zombie. They're all full health, none have been damaged whatsoever. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It forces you on through the game more. You can't just hold a zombie and pick off Easter eggs. And these Easter eggs are harder on BO4 than any other map, especially solo. In a team, they're okay. They're not as hard in a team, but solo with just classic elixirs, they're a good challenge. They're a good challenge. All of them, the Aether and the Chaos, they're all pretty tough. So to have that 10-minute thing as well, it just really sucks. You know, you can be just in the middle of a step, next thing the round flips, it's round 15 or 16, and then you've got a heap of zombies to deal with again while you're in the middle of a step, and it just made it a lot trickier, a lot trickier. And yeah, they brought this into Cold War as well. All them round-based maps in Cold War have got exactly the same mechanic. After 10 minutes, the zombie throws itself to the floor and the round flips. But then Cold War Easter eggs are so easy, it's not really an issue on this. Not a noticeable issue anyway. So I mean, we used to, me and a couple of the guys I'd run with, as I said, we'd have on Blood of the Dead, we'd have every power switch on, we'd have the shield built, we'd have all dogs fed from the catwalk zombies. So, you know, round 1, we'd already be in the prison, we'd have the dog and everything. And if you're super, super lucky and you've got a couple of hits on the box and you can pull monkey bombs out with one of them 2 hits, it has happened before, you can start the seagull super early. And you can have the seagull done by around sort of 5. And if you get the right RNG on your challenges, you can have all 5 challenges done over 3 rounds if they fall in a certain order. I can't remember the order, it was that long ago. But yeah, I can remember being in that boss fight by sort of around 9, 10 at one point. With a couple of certain players out in my community. So yeah. You know, I still get people say to me on Der Eisendrach, when you visit the lab, you do the wisps, visit the lab for the 2nd time. I still get people say that you go up to the canorium and you press square, which is totally incorrect. You don't go up to the canorium and press square. I mean, if you guys notice, when you steal the couplings out of the safe, you also steal a floppy disk as well. And if you look to the left of the canorium, there's a computer terminal or console, and it's got a white slot there, and you can actually see yourself put the floppy disk into the slot. You know, there is no pressing square at the canorium, so it amazes me how so many people still think that's what you do, you know. So I can totally get that people don't understand the mechanics of this and wonder why zombies die off. And you know, you'll be at one end of the map, the round will flip, and you'll be, who's killed last zombie? And it's like, no, I haven't. And it's like, no, they haven't. They just die off. And there they are, look, 10 minutes. Exactly.
Okay,
Just died
Scar.
off. Round flips
Get to
2.
work. Hacking down.
And that's how this game works,
Space to
I'm
find every
afraid.
crazy fucking hoop
So,
you'll need to jump through.
I hope this is useful to you guys and you can plan your games accordingly, but just remember, every round you've got 10 minutes to work on steps as quick as you can. So you get a couple of guys training up and it frees up the rest of the map for a couple of guys to go off doing steps without being harassed by a bunch of zombies, because you've got guys holding them in one area. Alright, so it'd be the same on round 2. After 10 minutes, they'd all die off. So I hope that brings a bit of clarity and there's a bit of understanding of how it works. And I'm going to end the video right there. So I'll bid you all a good evening, or a good morning if you're in Australia. And you take care, y'all. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.